December's wrap up, and I read 16 books in December, which is crazy. Last month I did 20, just about. So if I keep up this momentum, I will probably get through my physical TBR by next year. That's the goal. I first started off the month with When Devils Sing by Jan Coward. Hope I'm saying that correctly. And I think you should read it if you want a southern kind of horror, kind of cultish vibe as well with that one. After that, I went into The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year by Ali Carter. You should read that if you want a little whodunit with a side of romance. After that, I went into probably my favorite one, actually, one of my favorite ones of December, The Night Visitors by Carol Goodman. You should 100% read this one if you want a winter thriller with some deep trauma with the main characters. After that, I went into Krampus by Bram. Unfortunately, I ended up DNFing this at 46%. Unfortunately, I could not get behind the male main character and his life issues. So I did have to DNF. After that, I went into A Killing Cold by K. Alice Marshall. You should read this if you want to into thriller around Christmas time for next year. The sort of Kaigen. I'd say this is actually my top favorite of December. Everybody should 100% read this if you want a high political, highly emotional fantasy world. We Used to Live Here by Marcus Clower. And you should read this if you want a trippy thriller that'll leave you like, what the fuck at the end. Winterland by Ray Meadows. This is a historical fiction. I will maybe try to get back to it sometime in 2026, but at the moment in December I did end up DNFing it. Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal by Megan Quinn. You should read this if you liked book 1 and want more of Atlas, his best friend. 5 Total Strangers by Natalie Richards. I'd say you could read it if you want a winter thriller involving 5 distraught early 20-year-olds. Take that with what you will with that information. In the Holidays with Kirsten Alorn. You should add this to your December TBR for next year. It is super cute, kind of like a where she wakes up every day, the same day, but in a good way. I actually enjoyed the plot of this one. So, Good Spirits by BK Borison. This was really, really cute. You should read this if you want a cute little romance with some character development for the FMC. But Over Bright Haven by Elmo Long. And you should 100% read this. Highly political, academia, 70% into Can You Take It by Janine O'Reilly, about 20% into The Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin. I knew I probably wasn't going to finish this in time. I'm also in an e-arc, When I Kill You by B.A. Paris. Barely started it, so I don't really have thoughts on it at the moment. My final wrap up of 2025, I will quite literally see y'all next year. Love you!